I have been muted this whole time. Oh my gosh. I was giving my voice. I was saying hi to everybody. Okay, let's restart all that. First in, welcome in Dano. Thank you so much for the hours check-in. Welcome in TJ Thunder. How we doing? I'm doing good. And you, Fanfany, thank you for the biddies. Oh my gosh, now I feel ridiculous. And I was giving such good voice lines here. Ugh. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost a case in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like me at least to me. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Oh, nice! Speaking of Mia, Maya. Huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's hit in. The voice acting on this. There we go. December 26th. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ooh, what voice am I giving you?
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here? Were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call the first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Yeah, please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping right here on the edge of the lake. 12 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not! Damn. Okay.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Okay.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Press.
You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Mads Hatter? Nice! Definitely down for that after stream, Mads. Anyway, but you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Excuse me? With that voice? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ooh. Their testimonies were quite similar. However, today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? What a heart.
What happened next, Detective?
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could.
Press. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival to the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick.
I mean... Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time to dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir.
Totally, Mads.
That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Press.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really.
I am not going to be able to do that exact voice. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been in the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now.
Oh my gosh, Anthony with more biddies, thank you so much. That's 10 more squats.
But the next morning, a body was found on the lake. Press.
1, 2, 3. Did you find any clues on the body? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A single bullet was removed from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean I need to stand? I already sanded. I just did squats.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is very well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts the bullet into evidence.
Pistol bullet added to the court record.
So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
What is happening?
Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon on the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information.
Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor.
I need to remember the voices. It gets a little mixed up sometimes.
The murder weapon we found in the boat was divisive evidence. The murder weapon we found on the boat was divisive evidence.
And what about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
The same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. In the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, This is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings?
Nick? He's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order!
This is bad.
This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I'll call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge.
Yes.
What are you doing? 10-minute recess now?
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes.
This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Okay, December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon?
Uh-huh. The foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo.
True. Was that you in the boat?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that?
Say, Maya.
Huh? What? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I need you here.
No, of course not. I need you here.
I can see you're always trying to help out. Ooh, what do we have here?
Anthony! 10 more squats.
Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts. 10 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make it feel better. Make me feel better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium and can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
There we go, 10 squats, all done.
Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
I just remember her voice.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university. At a university?
That I am.
Good. Begin telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So, the man in a boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes. It was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order. I will have order.
Well, Judge,
the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant...
Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
a cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and make meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court.
Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think there was.
I think I noticed one little thing. Oop, what do we have? Nadra with the lurk and the bit love. Thank you so much, Nadra. I think I noticed one little thing. Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right.
Let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, I guess.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does my witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that.
Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
I heard this bang come up from the lake.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture, clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. That's forever. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Down.
He jumped that quick. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Then there was another bang. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Present. Can I present? I mean, there's fog, so... Oh my gosh! Infinite with 90 bitty... Okay, so that's another 10 squats in total.
Let's do it.
There was another loud bang. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
That's my coffee bot.
You are asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There was nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Hold on. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. That's Herbert. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
scanned the whole lake? Almost sound like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the questions in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Huh? That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're able to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood. Uh-huh.
Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Who was that?
It was me. It was me.
Maya?
No, I don't. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it, I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. But Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order! Order! Order!
I'm not saying order that many times.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. I care enough for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can, Mr. Wright. I have to sign. I can only press certain things, really? That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander my efforts either. Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. But I can't squander... Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Present the photo! Got you! Got you, Miss Hart, finally! What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with a professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. It was cold, it was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Yeah, right. It was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee tats never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me? So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with it. That is all. Ooh, he doesn't like the camera. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I bought my binoculars with me, so I got back in the car. Still, I bought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that one?
I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. You find nothing. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes! This is make or break time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It's perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little too overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. There was heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. Yeah, I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karma objections I get. Look what we have. Another 10. Oh my gosh. That is not 10. That is definitely not 10 squats. Oh. Hey, well, 50 squats. Okay, let's do this. Oh. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony. It's the last thing I do. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, right. It was a hole in this was thick as grits. Woo! Sorry. Present camera. Hold on. There's a contradiction. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. 31. Says who? 32. 33. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. 34. It was pointed directly at the lake. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this.
Boom!
Take that!
Excuse me! Excuse me! This is what you were trying to photograph? What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Oh my goodness. Oh my gam. Whew. Okay. I'm doing good, Welshie. Thank you for the birds that's checking in. Oh my gosh. Okay, 10 more slots. Ugh. Deciding a gold lick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10 freebies, so they get a little less effort. Yeah. Okay. Deciding a gold lick. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down there trying to take photos of this Gordy. I have it. Proof. Interesting. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph? Gordy, the lake monster. The camera. Take noises.
Take that!
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take photos. Take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad, are you? Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove it. It's nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has a lot. It has to. I'm getting to spot it. I'm going to spot it. Lada's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out to that lake. There wasn't much else to see, much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to cry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of the time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma is up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem to be sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Now, what do I press on? Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a stupid fishing that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Adding, when I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. Much else to look at, so I heard of a gunshot. Hold on. Press right there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore, never. I better find some sort of contradiction to this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay, so let's see. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm half-lutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. You got your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Oop, what do we have? Anthony, how think you with the refresh? Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a just a hanging in the sky. UFO. Oh, UFO. Just a hanging out in the sky. UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. Oh, Anthony, 10 more squats. Okay. And that's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of sneaky basis for a career. 10 more squats for Anthony. Imagine what kind of scoop I'd be if I should. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster, Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. Not sure that appearing on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. And that's how I was camping by the lake. Let's head over for food. Okay, nice! That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far?
Only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I think the time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. I think it's time you told us why you felt like you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out I was up to the lake, heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep it quiet. Nice. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out into the lake. Out at that lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she's heard a bang. She thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. There wasn't much else to look at. Watched the boat the whole time. Present. It was a single bullet. Oh fuck. Ah, I used the wrong evidence. Okay, wait. What evidence do I need to use then? And I heard another gunshot. There. Present. Single gunshot. Yeah, but a single gunshot. Alright, 3 times? sure I follow. Okay, the gun said it's been fired 3 times. Okay. You clearly are contradictium. I thought I... Fuck! Ah, I'm gonna lose. Shit. Okay, I messed up. I'm hoping it doesn't make me redo the whole thing. Fuck. Really? I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing, aren't I? Quap. Ah, it's gonna be a whole ass thing that I'm gonna have to redo, really? So I'm not gonna read all that, we're just gonna get back to where I was. We're gonna have to read all of that again. Okay, so now we need to get a lot of hearts testimony. Press on everything. There we go, sorry about that. Press harder. Okay, so let's try this again. so her assignment is stargazing, so we need to press on Y binoculars. River. Oh, wait. Now I need to press the camera. Send the camera.
Objection!
I want to, but it's not on the PS Plus catalog yet, so it's not free, so Birds cannot afford it.
Take that!
Okay, so we're more or less caught up. Okay. From before, research, yada yada yada.
Objection!
Okay, so cross-examination, Lada's new testimony. Okay, where is the hole in the evidence? Present your camera? car was here, boathouse was here. May I present that?
Objection!
Camera? Okay, what am I missing? Am I missing a piece of evidence? I don't know what contradictions am I looking for. Actually, not a research student at university. Let's get a photographer. Monsters. Let's get me out that way. There we go. Okay, I found the contradiction. Okay. Were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was the only thing out there any normal person would be looking at. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. There we go. What are y'all trying to step over here and say that? You're camping at the lake to take pictures of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sight of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give that boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. I'm sorry, what? Second photo? Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a bit, but should let us see who's who. She's enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement! What up, Wolf? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it doesn't exist. y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Oh.
What's the meaning of this, Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. And make photo added to the court record. Lovely. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf. Happy now, Mr. Wright. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done. Many of us. Excuse me. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to with this trial when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Of course. Then, I believe that it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. It's bad, real bad. What should I do? Object the enlargement, show the other evidence, wait and see, show other evidence, show other evidence. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. Your opinions of every piece of evidence in this enlargement. I see no point in reacting on steps. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there's something decisively strange with this enlargement. Okay. What might that be? Mr. Wright? You should show the court what you mean about this photo is strange. Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo. Oh, his hand! Yeah, he's firing with his left hand! I'm trying to present. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand what the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts the other piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts because the evidence says right hand. This evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, damn. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us decisive proof today. Defensive proof today. We now know that this is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, who did? Precisely. As we have seen, there was no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? It's hard. Larry. Who's Larry? 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 Larry! No. Sacrifice more foot, save number of foot support. Well, Mr. Wright, your answer. I can't sacrifice Larry. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is not of this question. Is out of the question. What? Now, examination of the victim's wound reveals its distance at which it was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide, but the boat, though. Are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had it already considered a possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in court, approximately 1 meter away. Okay, that's better. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering that the situation the shooter had to be defended Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. September 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay. Phew, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake? What happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to check online. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Oh, he was trying to say thank you. But he couldn't because he full of shit. Okay. Transcripts of Lotta's testimony. I've requisitioned the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Court record. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save. We're gonna continue to be contended. Okay, so we're saving. We're gonna raid out. Yes, save my progress. Okay. Massive, massive thanks to each and every one of you who came out here today. I appreciate you all so much. Tomorrow... Okay, first and foremost, let's see who is live. Raid, and I say I'm going to raid you. Yes, 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 I shall raid you. Okay, so, Massive thanks to each and every one of you who showed up here live today. I appreciate you all so much. Tomorrow we are going to continue with Dragon Age Inquisition. Tuesday we are going to continue with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Wednesday we are going to continue / conclude Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. Thursday we are going to continue with Immortals: Phoenix Rising. Friday we're going to go random, either some Fortnite, some Fall Guys, or some Among Us. Saturday we are going to continue / conclude Crash Bandicoot and start Crash Bandicoot 2, which will bring us back to next Sunday, where we will continue with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I appreciate you all so much for being here. Thank you so much. I've been Blackbird. This has been Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the remastered trilogy. Until next time, have a beautiful day. Please stick around until the end of the raid, until the end of the stream. It means so much to me and the person I'm raiding out to. If you're watching this on YouTube later, please feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, do all those nice things. But until then, I've been Blackbird. This has been Phoenix Wright. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.